Hey guys, let's have fun and paint a cherry blossom night scene with a giant moon. Finding something to trace my moon here. Anything circular works best. Of course, I can't draw a correct circle, so I always trace one. This is a tutorial for all ages. Anyone can do this one. It's a whole lot of fun. Does not have to be perfect. Don't stress over your background because we're going to add a lot on top, and if you have a little oopsie, it's not going to matter. So I watered down my darkest blue. Sorry about going off camera here. I'm doing the sides. And I'm just filling up my entire night sky with this dark blue. I also chose to leave the moon Santorini white. This is on a Santorini stone. You can paint this white if you would like to. I just kind of like the way that it looks bare. I enjoy the bare stone. So I'm doing my best to stay out of the moon area with that. So I'll go in here with my light blue just to lighten up the sky a little bit. And I don't have any really rhyme or reason here. I'm just kind of playing with the colors until I like it. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to show you ivory black here, but I've forgotten my dark purple. So let's go back in there with that before we start our mountains. My goal is to keep all the darkest colors to the side mostly. And then I would like the lightest colors on the bottom and closest to the moon. There we go. Let's do a small mountain range, or you can do a large one, whatever you choose. This black is a little transparent. It's Liquitex Basics. I love this paint. It's absolutely amazing. But it needs a few coats, and that's okay. But that also gives you a chance to fix a couple of bumps that you don't care for, or reposition your mountain line. Don't forget your sides. Got a pencil here, and I'm just doing a rough sketch of where the moon reflection is. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a reference point while I'm painting my water. So with the water, I would like to keep the darkest colors on the outside, and we're going to move towards the center with the lighter colors. These are the exact same colors that I'm using in the sky. We're just going to use them differently in the water. There's our light blue. While we're in the water here, I'm going to do more of a concentration of this light blue because it's a reflection. Reflections tend to be a little bit lighter. I'm holding the top of my brush, not where we usually hold it like a pencil, but I'm holding the top, and I'm kind of just going back and forth. I'm giving the water a little bit of a ripple. This kind of makes it look like it's in motion. I'm doing a blend of all the colors. I would like the darkest blue and the purple on the outside, and we'll do a couple of those on the inside, but I would like my lighter colors on the inside, and this gives the impression of the moon reflection. And there's our off-white. We don't use a whole lot of that, but it's kind of just like a little highlight. So you can work on this, and when you're happy with it, you can call it quits. I'm gonna do my mountain range one more time just to make that bold. And I'd like that lighter blue to be directly under the moon because that's the light area of the water. Now I'm just going to go and add some random colors in here, but I would like to keep the center as light as possible with a few hints of dark. There we go. Now let's let that dry. I'm taking my white pen, and I'm doing a little bit of a reflection on the mountain range. We have burnt sienna for our leaves for our cherry blossoms. And like I said, this is a beginner painting, so anyone can do this, even your kids. This is a whole lot of fun. And don't stress about small details. We're going to keep working on this, and this is kind of the part where if you made a little place in the background where you don't care for, you can do a little bit of a placement over top. I'm going around and just doing some branches. We're going to dot those up with a variety of pinks. You can do your twist on this, make it how you want it. Do as many branches as you feel like. It's your painting. Of course, this is super speed and this took a very long time, but I know that you guys don't want to sit through hours of video. So I have a variety of pinks. This is light medium and quinacrisone magenta. Simple as can be. Go through here, just take your small filbert brush or whatever brush you have and just lightly tap it on here. Also, dotters, this is for you. If you have dotting tools, you can absolutely do this too, and you'll get a three-dimensional look. But I'm using a paintbrush because I'm definitely not a dotting tool pro, and I'm okay with that. I'm just randomly adding colors wherever I feel like they should go. And right now I'm working with the darkest magenta, the quinacrisone, and it's beautiful, but it's not really shining as bright as it usually is because it's on a blue background. So here's where our light colors are really going to shine, but we still need that dark as a balance. Lots and lots and lots of dots. I'm trying not to go on top of the other ones with different colors, but I'm trying to go next to ones of different colors. And I'm also going to use my off-white here, and just to give it a little bit of a pop. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, now we have titanium white. This is going to make that final pop because the white that you see right now is the off-white. So we're just adding a little light and excitement. Let's go back here with some pinks. Oops, we're done. Okay, let's let that dry. We don't want to put our hand through that. I have craft twinkles. I got these at Amazon, Joann's, and I just poured out way too much, so I just went and put that back in there. Okay. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, and it might look like, well, I am painting a little bit, but I'm also just touching this brush and kind of mashing it down to get the sparkles off of my brush and onto the paint, or the Santorini stone. These craft twinkles are really cool. Check that out. Super glitter. Keep in mind too, if you're using glitter, it's best to seal in resin so that it does not leak into the environment if these are kindness rocks. I'm just barely touching this water just to give it a little bit of glimmer. Okay, maybe a lot. I know, we love glitter. But please seal this up properly if they are going outside. Super cool. This gives you a little bit of light and shimmer on the water. Again, this is for every skill level. I hope you guys really enjoy this. Have fun painting. It's cherry blossom time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.